His name. You cannot forget his name.
Are you okay?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Huh.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Yes.
You make me sick, you juicy, warm treat. Damn it! Oh my! What have we got here? A dead rat. Oh, so gross. So tempting.
Ew.
Eternal life. Through the blood of the lesser beasts, he said. Oh, dear God, help me. Save me, for I can't stand what I've become.
Why do you eat rats, Karina?
Their flesh contains the path to immortality. I have to eat them all if I want to live. Help me. Please. Make it stop.
I don't know if I can, miss. You have been tricked, forced to play a disgusting game. I don't know how to save you.
Kill me then, Doctor. Take my life. I beg you.
If that's really what you want. Is it really what you want, Miss Billow?
No, it's not what I want. I wanted to live forever, but I've been tricked. Now, I want this torture to stop. So, yes, sir. Make it stop.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Here's the restaurant. Look, it's got restaurant written all over it, literally. Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Are you kidding me? The Blind Gourmet.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Huh. Alright. Hello.
It's locked, all right.
Question.
It's locked, all right.
I'm trying to talk to this dude. I just.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
I found you.
I have
something.
found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et fruit that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
Holy shit, thank you.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
Oh, ow.
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Evolution? Oh, here we go. Letter from the Fletcher Acting School. Dear Elsa, it's with the greatest joy that I confirm that with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school. Since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students, so please remember to bring night attire and anything you might need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Dorris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Dorris Fletcher acting school.
That's interesting. No, she did. It also might explain a little bit why she's insane.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard he had a scam of his own. A cult or something.
Why is there a blinker skull right there? That's technically inside the shelter, ain't it? Another one. Holy shit, has Skul's taken over this place because Sean Hampton's won? What the fuck? I already see 2 fucking stakes.
What on earth happened here?
Nothing good. Nothing good happened here. Son of a bitch. I think Sean Hampton is the Skal that I hear. He is. Of course, he's lost his goddamn mind. Great. Fucking great. Even fucking better. Fucking damn it. Got a key from him. Don't know what that's for.
Hello, Jonathan.
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
I love the music that comes on when we talk.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Seriously, because I barely know what you just said.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
Thank you for your time, Edgar.
So apparently the event that's happening is on the bridge, so shouldn't take long to figure out what's going on. Oh, holy shit, there's a beast up there. Saw his eyes before I saw anything. Dyson Delaney? That's Dyson Delaney? Oh, holy shit. How the hell did Dyson turn into that?
I've killed before. One life for another makes no difference.
Oh, I forgot how much purpose. Whew. This far I need to go? Yeah.
What? Leave me alone with them while you go back to your hall. Fucking convenient.
Oh, I seem to have...
Tricked me. I love you.
She tricked me.
Fucking pathetic pig.
There we go. Oh, that's... that's a nice little jig you're doing. Good job. Oh, God, okay. Alright. Oh, he left some stuff over here. Here. Love letter. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin. For only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid... Hold on, I gotta do this right. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin. For only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please, come back to me soon, for I am dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal, unbridled passion. Right now, I'm waiting. Oh, wait. Right now, I'm wearing nothing but your last kiss. Oh yes, I'm burning for you. And I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted Dorris Fletcher. Was that good enough? Huh?
So the husband had an affair with Dorris Fletcher.
Yeah, I did. Wow, that was a lot. We got a whole 1,000 for that.
Dorris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Yes, we should go. Oh,
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be
Where?
able to get in through that.
did you tell us open? It looks good. Here's a letter. Oh, damn. I can't stand the pain anymore. It's like my entire body is breaking apart since that bitch infected me. For days now she keeps hiding in her room, giving orders through little written notes, and only rehearsing at night. I witnessed one of her so-called rehearsals. She walks on stage, angry and hateful, spitting and whining about her fading beauty. The bitch is infected, rotten to the core, and she plans to infect everyone in this place, and then everyone in London. Oh, damn. Her next play is not before December, and at this time, all the theater's employees will be her obedient minions, forced to serve her evil machinations. I'm sure she's found a way to corrupt our food or the water since we all started to get ill and change after the meal she arranged for us last Monday. I want whoever finds this note to know that I only killed myself to escape the living hell that this place has become. May God have mercy on me and my immortal soul since I refuse to become an accomplice in this delivery. Who killed themselves? What? It wasn't signed or anything. Can't go in there, okay.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites.
Is this?
For in front of you stands the tall queen.
This is the
You
catwalk
can but
above the
lower
theater,
your
isn't it?
head,
Or above the stage.
fit only to smirk at her sword.
Can that be Dorris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Well, below us, I'm assuming on the stage. Old Dorris Fletcher's diary. Ooh, this should be juicy. London, 17th August 1918. I saw her in the flesh, the witch from my childhood nightmares. The bitch that tortured me for years. I saw her and I shivered. Her voice, her face. I knew she was in that hospital. I know she was sick, and I wanted to witness her suffering. I may have reinvented myself, become a famous actress, erase those wicked years from my memory. I can't forget I'm her daughter. Ooh. When I saw her frail body in that small bed, suffering, sick, defeated, I had to hide my tears, for she was looking at me. She recognized me. She saw the hate in my eyes, and she smiled. My pale corpse of a mother. And the worst thing was I felt no satisfaction seeing her in so much pain. The worst was not suddenly remembering the beatings and the abuses. No, the worst was to recognize the hate I felt in my heart when she looked at me. For it was the same hate I saw in hers. For in the end, I can't escape being her daughter. We are the same, my mother and I. Well, it really sucks for you that that's the relationship you have with your mom.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Dorris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Dorris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
If she no longer exists, how will she be anything?
All shall die, for that was her final wish.
That's an awful final.
I summon.
Yes! I did it!
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My
No
dead
offense.
heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Dorris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah!
Oh, damn. That can't be nice.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
Well, I guess thank you.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Alright. Well.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Oh, hey, you're here.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please
Her
forgive my
man.
giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
He called me her man. Oh.
And I spotted at least two
Hello.
foreign
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Dorris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
You want me to make a new vampire, basically. Well, I guess I have no other
As
choice
you
in
wish,
this.
my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Your word is my
Bye.
command.
What the fuck?
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Not ready?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Oh.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Ugh. Alright.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
I will. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this, and y'all need to clean the fuck out of this house, cause my god. I've been gone for how long, and it's still a mess.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Wait. Okay. My dear son, this is my second letter for you. If you find this one, it means you probably have shown the first part to your sister Mary, and to my dear Emmeline. I think it's a good thing that you don't keep to yourself what you discover, but I leave that to you to decide. Do you remember our long walks in this park? Your mother taught you your alphabet under these trees. I hid so many wonderful treasures for you and Mary in this park. You were both so clever, so brilliant. I've always known that you'd both become great people. I've always been proud of you. I was never able to conceal my pride when I was asked what you wanted to be. He'll be whatever he wants. Your mother was convinced you would be a great artist like her. You always liked to read and write. I still keep your very first poem, like I keep Mary's first drawing. When you decided to follow medical studies, your mother was sagacious enough to cover her trepidations and her worries with sagacious.
Sagacious, adjective, having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment.
Me? I was happy you did not become a dull banker like me. When you told us you wanted to pursue a career in medicine, you spelled career weird. To improve life for all without consideration of wealth. I knew we, as your parents, had taught you the most important lesson of all, to respect each and every soul for what they are, not what they have. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember which hospital you chose to apply for at your first internship. I am, as ever, your loving father, Aubrey Reed.
I had almost forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke.
We did?
It was so long ago. I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Oh, great. Blood trail. That's always nice. Soiled letter. My name is Robert Teasdale. To whomever may find this message, please try to help me. Oh, but I think you're a little bit beyond help right now. My daughter Louise disappeared a few weeks ago. She was seen for the last time in a bar in the neighborhood, not the one where she works as a waitress, but another one, the Dancing Trout. 2 witnesses saw her leave the place with an elegant and unknown man, maybe a foreigner. There are many rumors of men and women vanishing in the area. I am convinced my Louise has been abducted and is kept somewhere nearby. I know the police will not help me, for they already have more important things to do. So I have decided to look for Louise myself. If you find this letter, it means I failed saving her. Oh. My Louise is a good girl who does not deserve to die like this. She is of medium size with dark hair and a scar on her right cheek. Please search for her and finish this work for me. God bless you.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
Oh, well, I can try to find her for sure.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, well, then. Shit's happening.
This is despicable.
That's good.
How long are you gonna keep me locked
This
in
is
here?
my territory! You feed me!
Read his diary. One moment, please. I'm gonna read his diary. 13th of October, 1918. I just arrived in London after a grueling journey from Manchester. The city is sad and despaired. It will not be difficult to find a woman willing to escape death here. I cannot wait to start my research. Soon. I won't be a virgin anymore. Sorry. 15th of October. The cell is ready. All I must do now is find an appropriate candidate and bring her in. She will be beautiful and gentle with a nice temper. I have already tested my persuasion ability on a few women and it worked, most of the time. But I don't want my future bride to be submissive. I will only use my power to bring her here. Then I'll tell her what I intend to do and I'll let her accept. This is important. I want my lady to be willing to accept to become my wife for eternity. 17th of October. I think I found the perfect match. Her name is Louise. She is a waitress in a public house, and she is quite charming. I love her attitude when serving drink at the bar. Tough and proud. I'm sure she will accept my offer. Once she is mine, once the vampire blood will have achieved her metamorphosis, her face shall heal properly and her scars will disappear. Then she will be the perfect beauty I'm the only one to see right now. 18th of October. I don't understand. Louise refuses my proposition. Why would she? I promise her I would never force her to anything. I may let her starve a little. Then she'll understand. I'm her only option. First off, you work really fast. Like, this is like just a week. Not even a week. And you have this whole plan that played out. Second of all, why would you... Why? Just why? Ugh.
Dad!
Hey, Louise.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Alright, just be careful
Goodbye,
down here,
Miss
okay?
Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.